KO v prvom kole. Toto je priebeh, ktorý mnohí očakávajú. Medzi obľúbeným českým stand-uperom Danielom Skvorom a anglickým veteránom Vinnim.
Dan Skvor porazil za poslední 2 roky 5 soupeřů. 4 z nich pak doslova zdemoloval v prvním kole. Naposledy mu ale karta nevyšla.
Zaznamenal svou první porážku od turnaje OKTAGON 20. Po 5 vítězstvích přišel Jake Montañák a ukončil Skvora velmi překvapivě hned v prvním kole.
Jedny z nejpřesnějších rukou OKTAGONu teď přijede na vlastní kůži otestovat Vinni.
Vinni, ktorý bojuje od roku 2008, je najskúsenejšia a najväčšia šelma, akej Skvor čelil. Má na konte 22 víťazstiev, z toho 21 krát ukončil svojich súperov pred limitom. Viac ako polovica jeho zápasov netrvala ani 100 sekúnd.
Pro Vinniho to možná bude poslední zápas kariéry. Pro Skvora velká příležitost dostat se zpátky tam, odkud je Jake Montañák sestřelil.
Zápas, v ktorom radšej ani nemrkajte.
Those will be part of the game plan as he comes in to take on Skvor. Well, listen, the battle of the walkout tunes is on. The Scatman versus Gangster's Paradise. Skvor returning to action, returning off the back of his most devastating loss in mixed martial arts, the KO loss to Montañák at OKTAGON 38. He talked about that loss. He said, look, there's so much stuff going on outside of fighting. He lost a very close friend to him. He had health issues as well going into that fight, none of which he talked about going up to it, but have come to light since it. But it is undeniable the level that this guy is bringing and the evolution he's made. He's already carved his own legacy, being a Waco pro, domestically and European world champ as well. OKTAGON Underground, under 100 kilograms champion as well as that, and he was the first Czech fighter to fight in glory. It says a lot about a man who'll go to a sport where he is the king to move to one where he is the apprentice and still be willing to work his way up that ladder.
And he's coming off of a very, very bad suffering knockout that is going to test your mind and is going to test your resolve and is going to test everything about you as you come in here into a sold-out arena to answer those questions. Like you said, was the king of one sport, the apprentice of this next one, and now facing the real challenge, the comeback. It's, you know, it's not so bad about what happens to you, and if you lose a fight, that's fine. It's how you react to that. And I believe he's been through this already in the sport of kickboxing. He's already had to pick himself up after he's been knocked down, but now we get to witness it live and see if he can do it in front of us against a very, very dangerous, well, you know, versatile opponent.
Yeah, Skvor as well, alongside being part of Andre Rinder's team. He goes to open sparring at Gorilla MMA. He works with Patrick Kinsell. He works with David Cosma, the likes of that. and he says his grappling has come on and would surprise people. I think his takedown defense has actually got better and better as we've seen it go on. He had that one fight against Pavel Langer where in the third round he got taken down, and there was a point where we thought he might lose that, even though he dominated rounds 1 and 2, but still showed composure, showed patience, and came away with the victory.
Well, has the build, I mean, has the height and the length that he has. Once you master a few very basic skills, you can become very, very difficult to take down. And he's obviously extremely athletic and been in the combat sports world for a long time. So you teach him a few things and he can take them forward very, very effectively. We see here Taylor the same, similar ages, heights in the corner of Skvor, weight very, very similar, and the records very, very different when it comes to mixed martial arts competition.
4 times the amount of experience on the side of Danny Vinni.
We discussed your maths, and it's definitely 8 times.
8, there we go. Well, that's why I don't do crypto. Let's hand it to the man, Andre the
Ladies and gentlemen, our next fight is in 93 kilos, light heavyweight, and the referee in charge is Václav Přibyl. Let me introduce you, both fighters, and we will start in a blue corner. He is 34 years old, 188 centimeter tall, and weight in 93 kilos. Represent Pangea MMA, and the coach in his corner is Mark Armstrong. He has a professional record of 41 fights, 22 wins, 17 losses, and 2 draws. Fighting out of United Kingdom, Dan King of Mekong, Vinni! In the red corner, he is 34 years old, stand 194 centimeters tall, weight in at 92.9 kilos. Represent Reinders MMA, and the coaches in his corner are Andre Reinders, Viktor Šebák, and Patrick Balog. He has a professional record of 7 fights, 5 wins, 4 KO, and 2 losses. Representing Neruda Cup team, Skupina 7, and fighting out of Czech Republic, Daniel Didi Skvor.
Fighters, 3 round, 5 minutes. Follow my instruction. Touch gloves if you want. Go back to your corner. Good luck, man.
Set and ready we are for this light heavyweight contest. Dan Vinni, the king of Mekong, in the blue corner, white shorts, taking on Daniel D.D. Skvor. He is in the black shorts, red corner, me, Brian Lacey, alongside Luke Barnett. Danny Vinni looking to work inside. He's got to look to close the distance against this. Oh, and there he goes, he drops, looking for an attack on the legs. A jiu-jitsu black belt.
Again, drops down. DD Skvor a lot to prove after his last outing at Octagon, and obviously Vinni a lot to prove here in his debut, taking on a very, very dangerous striker. Unorthodox style from Vinni.
So switched on. Danny Vinni been in and around the game for so long, so much experience. Like you said, Luke, your math was good. Oh, now look at this, hold him down. This
slips, but athletically gets back up to his feet, avoids the guard and stands. And unfortunate for Vinni, he didn't manage to capitalise on that mistake. That was a low blow as he fell back to the ground.
Wild fight, wild first 52 seconds.
Well, Vinny's got to be wild. That's the only opportunity he's got. If he gets clean with the striking, he's going to stand no chance against DD Skvor. So he needs to make it unorthodox. He needs to make it crazy. And he's doing a good job of it right now. We see here the low kick that lands right there on the cup. I mean, we're back open and we start again. Nice right hand lands.
He's on that single leg. He'll pull guard from here. He's got such a versatile leg lock game, Dan Vinni.
And also the long limbs of Skvor are not going to pay him any dividend here as he gets caught in this leg lock.
He's going to go for the heel hook. Here's the heel hook. Oh my goodness, Dan Vinni is setting this up. He's now working his way back.
This is tight. This could be it.
That's it. Oh my goodness, Dan Vinni. Dan Vinni upsets the crowd, implements his game plan. We said that's what you've got to watch. That leg lock game from Dan Vinni. And he locked it up. And once it was in, Luke, you heard it was a verbal tap. A phenomenal finish from Dan Vinni.
Speed and fast and versatile, unorthodox, got a hold of the leg, and I knew once we saw him cross that leg over and get into the 50-50 leg lock position, it was over. DB Skvor, when you start this sport and you transition over from kickboxing, the last thing you learn is leg locks. It's the last thing you even think about.
It's the last thing
And
you're allowed to learn.
It's such a complicated game in itself. So when you even get into the situation, if you don't escape instantly, then it's downhill from there. And Danny Vinni gets the job done here first round and finishes this fight by a heel hook.
Wow. The king of Mekong showing exactly why he's feared on the ground. He did make the offer. He did say, let's keep it hands, let's keep it standing for the crowd. Let's talk us through this, because this is the round. He went for the Imanari roll early on, but then it was as they fight, the unorthodox style that he brought. Talk us through it, Luke.
Yeah, he just wanted anything to get it to the mat, which is the right option. Even pulling guard here as well. You can see that when we get to the leg lock position now, you can see how he scoots out his hips just to get hold of that ankle. Two hands get clasped, and that is all she wrote there. Beautiful heel hook.
That just tears the knee, the ACL, the MCL to pieces. Oh, you can see the pain and the verbal tap there from DD Skvor.
And didn't take any damage. I feel like he didn't even get hit in that fight.
I love you. Jack, I love you. Boris, I love
Unbelievable debut. What a night it has been for the underdogs. That is the signature
Give me the mic.
of tonight here at Octagon 41.
Impressive outing here for Dan Vinni. And now all we do is we await Andre Novotny as he walks into the cage here at Octagon to crown him the victor.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to the action after 1 minute and 20 seconds in the very first round. By heel hook, the winner coming from the blue corner, Dan, the king of Mekong, Vinni.
Dan Vinni, congratulations, my friend. Come here. What a performance. You offered before the fight, let's keep it hands, let's keep it just hands. You warned him about the jiu-jitsu. How happy are you with this debut and particularly that finish?
Bro, I'm so happy. Maluvas, yeah? No, I don't know. Like, obviously, Skvor is a dangerous man. And, like, I've been scared for the whole time. For the 2 months they gave me the notice for, I've been terrified. But again, like, I have good jiu-jitsu. So don't fuck with me on the ground. But, yeah, no, I don't know, man. Sorry.
Listen, I don't know if we can take a look at the finish as well. I don't know if we can talk us through it. It was phenomenal. You went for the Imanari roll early. You were continuously looking to try and get the leg locks, to try and work that side of your game. For people that don't know you from outside Octagon, it's one of the most dangerous parts that you bring into the cage. This is it. Look, let's talk us through. That's the Imanari roll earlier. Talk us through some of the action here. What are your thoughts and what was going through your head when you were going face to face with this man?
Well, like I said, every time he touched me, I was like, ah, fuck. You know, like, he's gonna knock me out. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get it to the ground. And my wrestling's terrible. Like, I know he went to Poland to wrestle, but I don't know why, because again, I have never taken down anybody. Like, I just fall in position and they chase me and try and knock me out like he did. But like I said, jiu-jitsu is my game. Like, boxing is, you know, I'm rambling. But thank you guys. Octagon's the best show in the world. Czech is the best country in the world. I love you guys. Yeah.
Dan Vinni, we love you too, the king of Mekong. Give it one more time, Dan Vinni!